Hello, this is the recording for Group 6, our final demo. I'm going to go ahead and start so you guys can see what we're up to. I'm going to go ahead and start by plugging in our board into our computer so we get some power. As you can see, it already boots up into our program. It displays the text ready to play on our LCD screen, as well as has the onboard LED and the red LED light up. So it's important to note that whenever it's off, it's going to have the red LED on. When it's on, it'll change to the green LED, which is next to the red one. So I'm going to go ahead and press it here in a moment. But as you see, we have 3 buttons, 3 switches, along with 3 yellow LEDs on our board. These are going to signal what buttons that the player is supposed to push when the game is running. So let's go ahead and press the button. As you can see, it displays the score on the LCD. The green light's on, and you can start seeing some of these yellow LEDs begin to start flashing. It's a little bit hard to tell at first, but they are flashing in a random order. Um, there's some random numbers that the program automatically generates, and those determine which LED turns on. Um, Currently in our code, our interrupts for whenever the buttons are pushed are not yet complete. We are reading the voltages coming off of those pins as too low to trigger the pin change interrupt for those. So to demonstrate that the score can increase, I've tagged it in our code so that whenever the middle LED lights up, our score will increase to show that it is a tangible value that can be changed, and it is changing. You'll see also that the LEDs will flash into random patterns. Sometimes they'll stay on for longer, sometimes they won't. This is because the delay that keeps the LEDs on is also randomly generated. So one LED will stay on for a short little bit, another LED can stay on for a lot longer. It all kind of depends on what that randomly generated delay is. And when we turn the board off, we see that it displays your score there at the bottom, and it'll ask you if you want to try again. This is to show that we can indeed turn the game off whenever we want using that onboard button as an interrupt. And we can start it again just like that. And the program will start generating more random values, the LEDs will start flashing, everything works. You may have noticed that that green LED is flashing whenever the score updates. That's just something to do with how the LCD outputs the port B, but we have it so it's constantly resetting and turning the green LED back on. So here I'm demonstrating that our switches are unfortunately not doing anything. The interrupts are properly configured within our code and they are enabled. Um, Feel free to look through that in our report, but there's not enough voltage coming through on those pins to actually trigger an interrupt. If there were, we have a life system. So if the player takes too many incorrect guesses, it'll end the game and display the game over screen. Otherwise, it's just supposed to increment the score like you can see the LCD doing. All right, thank you.